Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Rev here, and welcome back to the second to last episode of Via de la Cerveza. I know it's very sad. City's almost complete, and we got a lot of things to get to before it is. So let's get right into it. As you can see here, the castle has already started construction, but barely. I've got a couple of things laid out, and I'll tell you why. The castle design is going to be rather simplistic. It's going to be just like straight up and down kind of build. It's not going to have too many fancy bells and whistles on it. The core structure will be somewhat cool. I think it's kind of cool if it works out like I have it in my head. But I'm using the, what kind of stone is that called? This mason or ancient wall. It's like the biggest block, so it looks like the most durable, most defensible. So I'm using that kind, but I'm having a little accent of rough bricks in the front, just to make it stand out a little bit. And I hope it's not a bad look when it's done. Now, what I'm doing here in the center, with the central structure, is these are the barracks here, or two of the barracks. There'll be more housing, the castle. The castle is going to have the most guards in the build. See, I've been trying to work on this part right here. I'm a little distracted while I'm still trying to figure this out. I've built everything as I've gone along. I've put some thought ahead to it, but not the most extreme amount. So it's still got some thinking. I'm working on it, but I think I wanted to do this because I'm trying to. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. It's just a lot of trying to figure out, trying to get it all lined up, because the original layout I had, I think if you remember what it looked like, this was pushed out here a little bit further, and but it actually intersected here because I wanted this, so it didn't work out. But this, what I'm doing for the castle is it's going to be self-sufficient. It's going to have every kind of zone, or almost every kind of zone, in it. In case if a siege happens, they'll be able to keep themselves with supplies and so on and so forth, and be able to create and do repair works and stuff. So it's going to have some population being able to live in there, lots and lots of guards, and self-sufficiency, which means it needs carpentry, masonry, forges especially. It's going to have some rooms, and this bit of masonry zone here is this is going to be the ground kind of. It's I'm actually going to build up a level right there for the king's throne. He'll have his throne here in the center, and actually these will be the stairways up, which I'll show a cool little. Hopefully it works out on how to access these rooms. And then his actual quarters will be up higher, along with other quarters, servants' quarters, more guards, and all that good stuff. These battlements, or whatever the proper term is, I'm sure someone's going to tell me what it is. They'll probably be 2 stories tall. I think that's going to be good enough for this little castle, except for this tower might be 3 or taller, because it's got this little mountain over here. You don't want people jumping off the mountain and into the into the fortress, so this tower will actually be taller than the rest. It actually might give it a cooler look. I might even do that with this corresponding tower. Haven't decided yet, but went ahead and got it pre-started because I'm sure you want to. Oop, I didn't want to put that there. See, most of my builds will get started and then never get finished in the time of the episode. So I'm trying to build what I can when I can, and stuff is dying. Stuff is always dying. This is actually going to go across here. There doesn't need to be an entrance on this side. It's going to be like so. And the inside, or the back side of it over here, it's going to be up here. It's going to be the entrance. Doesn't have to be there. So it should go about like this. Leaves not as much as I wanted. Let's cancel that. Just thinking on my feet as best I can while I'm sitting down. Go figure. So a couple other things people probably want to know. The build contest, V10 build contest. You know, people are been waiting forever for this. It is going. I'm not going to release a whole lot of details right now. You have to wait till it starts. But I will say, unless anything changes, it will be starting this Friday. So get ready. It's going to be a little easier this time because you can have a pre-made city, like just get your foundation started in case you're doing it vanilla style. You have to worry about getting all your necessities for your people. You can jump right into building your stuff. I will tell you, you will have ample time to build. You shouldn't have a shortage on time. I know John 13 had a little issue in the last one, and I'm very, very sorry that it happened. You know, those things do happen, but this time there's going to be plenty of time. But get a good jump start on it, so you make sure nothing does happen, nothing bad does happen to it. And most people want to know about the controversy between the mods and unmodded. Yes, you will be able to use mods. There's nothing against. I have nothing against mods. The contest will have nothing against mods. Just say what you use, because that helps people to find it and like, hey, you know, I like this, I want to do it too. You know, it helps them, and it helps the modders get their product out. So if you would, when you post your entries, to say which mods you used. Same rules as last time. Nothing different. I'm actually going to be including more doors here, because these will be actually sectioned off. Lots to build in a castle. Lots to build. It's gonna be the same format and everything as last time. There'll be a thread for the discussions and stuff, and there'll be a thread for the entries where no discussion will be allowed. Same as from the Mega Contest. So those of you who done it, been around, you know the drill. For those of you who are new, first off, welcome aboard. And second, you know, it's you're going to have a fun time. It's a big community event. It's not complicated. It's just going to be a lot of fun. But as far as what the actual theme or the criteria of the contest is, not going to tell you. You're going to have to just wait and see what it is. You know, no true head start, but not that it's really going to matter. Like I said, you're going to have plenty of time. So that's that. Second issue, like I said, this is the second to last episode of Via de la Cerveza. So what am I going to be doing after this? Well, you might have seen the video I had posted of the sneak peek of Dual Architects, and what that is going to be my new show, and I'm going to be co-hosting with Echo Hour, who I've played with in my Dungeonland episode and my Sins of a Solar Empire episodes. Those, or he's going to be become pretty good friends with him. And we're going to be starting. The basis of the thing is we're going to be starting on the same exact map. We're going to find a good map. We're going to share it between each other, and we're going to build our own thing. We're not going to be really competing other than just for fun, and we're not going to be building the same styles. We're going to be building our own styles. But what style I want to use, I'm actually not sure. So I'm willing to take suggestions. This idea itself was a suggestion, so in the comment sections below, please tell me what you think I should build next. What kind of city should my next city be? I'm interested to see what kind of suggestions y'all come up with. Also, on this new show, we're going to see what people think. We're going to try to have guests from the community come on the show. We'll be doing it over Skype, which is easy enough to use. One of my internet's having a good week. If you want to be on the show and just like talk about towns and how things are going and all that good stuff, send me a private message on the Steam, not on Steam, on the official forums, so I know who you are, and tell me what you do for the community. If you just make towns, that's great. If you just do screenshots and stuff, if you're a modder, tell me. We can talk about how you mod and how you got into modding and stuff. You could do anything for towns, and I would love for you to come on and just talk, and we all have a good time, joke and laugh, and that's going to be one part of the show that we hope to really do and enjoy, and maybe have it'd be really cool to have the game developers come on later. Not the biggest chance, but anything's possible. And see, it's getting really slow. The series couldn't even continue much further because it's getting so slow. They're having trouble with their pathfinding and everything. I'm really scatterbrained today. I'm probably just rambling on. I think it's more I'm rambling because it's going to be sad to see this series end. I know I've been talking about it, even before I had the little break and came back to it. It's just so bittersweet to see this the city finished. But I was working on this section here before, and this is the finished mayor's or governor's mansion. And I built up some of the town over here. I mean, I really like this section, like right here. I got this little statue over this person's little garden. Let me scroll down. See, he's even got this little bit of garden here. You know, we got all these empty buildings, but this guy gets a garden because he's a hero. You know, so he gets his own little walk-in garden, and it's got a little statue over it. You know, little touches like that. I would love to have, you know, decorated and done all of these towns. And it would have been nice if, you know, I had built this a version or two later, so it'd be save game compatible, so I could save this and keep building onto it, because I think the pathfinding and stuff is better than the next versions. So you know, just one of those things, you know. But move on. Maybe I'll make something better. Maybe I'll make, you know, Minas Tirith again now that we got multiple levels. Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So far, comment if I forgot what you're supposed to comment on. This is also very early in the morning. I had a power outage when I was going to record it all. I was playing a little bit of Age of Wonders because Total Biscuit had recommended it, and it's got a new one coming out with new graphics and all that this fall, I believe. So I decided, you know, I'm really not into the turn-based games, but it has a nice painterly look and stuff, and I played a game similar to it in the past, and it's gonna take them forever to build all these walls. You know, long distance building troubles. I don't know if it's even worth putting some. I guess it's worth a try. Maybe bring the work to here. Put some mason benches, and we'll put a couple barrels down. Maybe we'll get to that. And so that way they can bring some stone over here, and then actually, you know, kind of construct, you know, in the castle itself. You know, what's the point of it being self-sufficient is it can do stuff like that. But there's a big winter storm. It's called Rocky. You know, I think, you know, the Rocky movies, or Rocky Horror Picture Show if you're into that. And it's got a I'm on like the downdraft of it. It's blowing a lot of cold air down here to Texas, and apparently and it's been really strong winds all day. I mean, it's been strong. But you know, clear as day. It's actually a beautiful day and a beautiful night. You know, I was outside a little bit, and I've never seen the sky so crystal clear. The moon is bright. I didn't even need a flashlight to go anywhere. I could see exactly where I was going. It was almost like a twilight kind of thing. But the wind blew so hard, I guess the power went out for a few hours. You know, right when I was going to finish up. I had just finished up the third mission of the campaign, which took me forever, and the power went out. Couldn't record, couldn't do anything, so it's actually really late. So it's probably not the best time for me to and so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be using this. No, yes. What am I want it wooden, so I'm going to go with that one. Prefer a better looking piece, but I will be happy with that. And some wooden blocks. To match. so. That way it'll be like a kind of walk in. This is the greeting hall, and everything's nice. And then you can walk up to the king's room or the king's throne, and he can do his business and all that good stuff. Well, it's taking forever. Hopefully, maybe I won't add any more to the wall. I guess it's taking so very long. But between now and the last episode, this will all be finished this year. The one thing I said I was going to do that ended up not happening was the pagoda. I didn't really think it was going to fit in this corner like I originally wanted it, and I didn't want it to share the other hill with the church. I wanted to kind of leave all this open. So you know, that's the one thing that didn't get accomplished. But all this will be built. Be a nice little hidden garden back here. A couple farmhouses I want to throw together there. Maybe actually finally use the blocks I haven't used this entire time. I don't even know how to pronounce that. And my finish my job here of separating the river. It's just one little line going across there. I will, you see how much stuff I've collected. I'll finish this out. I worked on this a little bit. You might have noticed a bit of rock here. That's all been removed. This I'm going to leave just because it's actually way too much to try to remove. This time, maybe later games I'll work on removing that. I've added flags. I don't know if this was yeah, this is new for this episode, as I've added the little flags here, showing a little pride for the city since it's so big and massive, and everyone's having fun. I'll have some more on the castle. Even the castle is probably not Spanish. It's a Spanish design. It's more of English, I would say, probably Anglo-Saxon, but yeah, I like it. I mean, it's a castle style that I kind of like, and so enjoy it. But yeah, it's not gonna be anywhere near complete. It'll be finished in the last episode. Fun things will happen. Have a few tears and a cheers, and it'll be done. But shortly after that, probably the very next week, our series will start. The building contest is starting this week, at the end of this week. So, Joy did that. Lots of good stuff to look forward to. Always pushing forward. I hope every single one of you will contribute. We had a great turnout for the mega contest. There's lots of time to contribute to this one. So please do, for fun. There is no bad entry. You can submit a little igloo, and it'll be great. I'll probably do critique videos again. People seem to like that, so I will offer critiques. That's another thing, because, or could have been done before, but with the compatibility and whatever, it makes me think, if your town is built with in vanilla, or the mods aren't very hard to install and uninstall, you can send, or you can post the file too, and when I go to do my critique video, even though I'll just be critiquing your entry for my own opinion, I may look around your other town during the video and kind of show if anything else you got built in there, if that's what you want. So if that is what you want, send in your save game. If it's vanilla or pretty close. I mean, I don't want to have to install 12 different mods to be able to play it. But I'm not saying don't use 12 different mods if that's what you want. The game is about creativity. Mods are a form of, a tool for getting your creativity out. So please use them if you want. The creative mod, aka everything's free. There's nothing wrong with that. It surely helps spend time. We don't have to spend so much time waiting for all these blocks to be delivered. I shouldn't have told them to build the outside wall. I can't even get to the top. But I guess I can explain a little further. This floor I should be 2 up from here, so it'll be 3 up here. And I can work on trying to get a little bit of a rug kind of thing going, maybe. And I can probably do that now, actually. And these will be some stairs coming up. That'll go over this door and continue up in this. Will be the next floor, and it will have the king's room, some more servants' room, some more guard room, and the kitchen, and the dining room will all be in there. There'll be a hospital, maybe in the 3rd floor, an atelier. Probably won't have a tavern. Heroes, this is a towny castle, not a hero castle. So, we got that. Oh, I was gonna work on that carpet just by adding a tavern flooring. So I guess, well, no, it's a dining room. I'd have to remove it. I'll work on that. Work on that later then. I was gonna say leave a comment for what I should build in the Dual Architects thing. Private message me on the official Towns forums if you wish to appear as a guest on the show to talk about the game and how you contribute to the game, and just ride along and have fun like I'm doing now. And there was something else. Oh, I'm so very forgetful this late. Oh, silly me. Work, townies, work. It is a pretty amazing thing to have seen them work. For as stupid as they are, for how many times we may yell at them and be like, "Why are you doing all this stuff? You're so stupid." And we may even surround them with lava and kill them and all these things and starve them to death. But it's just incredible to see what they can accomplish. It's we have directed them, and we are the mastermind, I guess, but they are the actual doers. This is what they have created, and I think it's a really cool thing. It's people like to say Minecraft because it's just so easy to relate to. It's when you looked at it, it was your creation, or you and your teams. I mean, this is their creation. This is the townies' creation. It's their homes. It's where they live and work. And speaking of that's what I'm looking forward to the most. I got to take a little sneak peek at the townie professions, the townie's jobs. I'm not disappointed, I would say. But the thing I'm most looking forward to, in whichever version it's going to be, hopefully it's not too far down the road now that we have these, going to be having these jobs, is shops. I can't wait till I can make another market style like this, but instead of just zones, they can be shops, and people can sell to the heroes, and they'll have the cloth and leather armors for the light armor wearing heroes, and maybe I should show on them. Maybe I should just see, you know, some leather armor like from Skyrim on it. I hope you're watching my Skyrim series also. I'm putting a lot of work into that. To episode 2, I put a lot of work into it, so I hope it gets more than like the 4 views it's got right now. I mean, this game is still got so much potential, and you know, there's still so much to go. And Ben, we need those Badger umbrellas, you know, just because that would be hilarious to watch. But I'll be working on this, and then the next episode, you know, we'll finish it, and we'll finish the town. This will all be built in the meantime. So I really hope, really hope you will join me for the last episode to say the final farewell to this town and to the cow mills. They're no longer in the game. You know, it's so cute and so cruel. I will miss the cow mills. Bye bye, cow mills. Almost goodbye, Via de la Cerveza. You've been so fun from just, you know, let's just see what happens to this. It's been a lot of fun. It's been great that you've enjoyed the series and that, you know, built somewhat of a following from it. And I can't wait to start the next series and see what happens. So I have been Envizion Revelations. This has been the second to last episode of Via de la Cerveza, and I hope you will join me for the last one. Until then, thanks for watching, and goodbye.